Hi, I'm Rob.
And I'm Angie.
And
together we are TwinFinity. We are at one of the most spectacular places, in our opinion, on the earth, but also one of the hardest places to get to on the earth. But we're here.
This place is called Emerald Lake. No, it isn't.
No, it isn't.
I'm lost. Moraine Lake.
We don't know
Lake
what
was
lake
a
we're
different
on.
Video.
We actually had a goal this summer, since it's less tourists and less international travel. It was our goal to canoe all 3 lakes because we have never canoed any of them. And this is our last one, and this weekend is the last weekend that the canoes are open on this lake. So it was really iffy if we were even going to get here and get in, because this is not an easy lake to get to. And what time did we get up this morning, Rob?
Our very first alarm, we had 2 alarms just in case the first one didn't motivate us enough. Our first alarm went off at 3 o'clock in the morning. We had heard fairly substantial rumors that you had to get to the roadway that leads to Moraine Lake by 6 o'clock, or else because of restricted parking there wouldn't be room to park, and therefore they stop people from driving up the roadway when the parking lot gets full. So we got to the end of the road thinking, oh yeah, it should be lots of time. We were here at 5:56 in the morning after driving a couple hours out of Calgary, and we were already too late. The parking lot had been full since 5:44 in the morning, according to the gate attendant.
Yes.
So we went to Lake Louise and watched the sun come up there, and came back here to the trailhead. Now, we were also told that there's lots of people that come here just to film and take pictures of the sunrise, and that a few people would be leaving the parking lot. So we drove by the end of the road doing an endless loop of pulling over and doing U-turns and coming back, until finally we were one of the lucky ones that they opened the gate for, because they knew someone had been leaving the parking lot.
And if I may just clarify, it wasn't necessarily lucky. It was, and this is partly why we wanted to do this video, is because the lessons never end. You just hopefully get better at them. We probably did, Rob's guessing, probably like 12 loops.
12 3 or 4 minute loops.
To try and get into this parking lot. And I mean, you gotta go almost back down to, for those of you that are locals, you kind of understand this, but if you're not, you gotta go way back down to what's called Lake Louise Village, and then all the way back up, do a loop back, and see if this little road is open. So we did that like 12 times. And each time I'm like, please let us in! No surrender at all. No, just begging. And I'm getting anxious. Thank God Rob is the patient one between us. And this is why in our videos he preaches patience, because he practices it very, very well. I, on the other hand, not so much. Patience, not so much my thing.
There was almost tears this morning.
Especially
as we were following someone who was coming up to the gate, and they got let in, we got waved on. Oh, the person in front of us. Oh.
Yeah, it was kind of ugly. So I was just quite stressed, quite devastated. I was like, I've had a goal. This was the year we were going to do all 3 lakes. We have to do this.
And this is the last day that we could possibly do it, because this is a Saturday. They close off doing canoeing on this lake as of the end of tomorrow. And tomorrow we already had other plans, so we couldn't come here tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it was today or next year.
So I finally had to, you guessed it, surrender. You think surrender ends the minute you get into union? Oh no, surrender is a continuous practice of life. And that is what I had to do. I finally had to just accept, okay, we might not get to do all 3 lakes this year. You might have to just let go of that goal. And as soon as I surrendered, we got through. So there's the lesson once again. Surrender doesn't just work with twin flames, it works with life. You can manifest all you want, but until you're willing to let go of what it is that you want and surrender it to the universe and trust the universe's plan rather than your own, things may not work the way you expect them to. In fact, it was my manifestation. I wanted to come out here when it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and the sun was beaming. But that's just not the way it's planned, and we're going to be okay with that. In fact, we're really feeling blessed. We were the first boat out here. I think we are still the only canoe out here.
Oh, I think there's one more way
Is there?
back
Way
there.
back there?
There is another person out now.
So Rob, I think, has been spinning us around so you can get a bit of a tour. But I'm also going to turn you around this way. Hopefully you can see, because I won't be able to see what you're seeing. That is, if you can see them, it's called the Valley of 10 Peaks. It's absolutely stunning. And you get gorgeous mountain reflections even on the water. And this water is such a turquoise blue, as you can see. And because it's such a beautiful, popular place, it's just become so hard to get to. So we're very grateful that I practiced surrender and Rob practiced patience, and we managed to get here. So we thought, since we shared our other 2 lake experiences, we would share this one with you as well and give you a tour. Rob's going to give you now the back end. Stunning view. We're hoping to go do a hike afterwards and climb up to, believe it or not, up to in those mountains is more lakes. We're going to go to one called Eiffel Lake. Hopefully we can make it there today. Any other words of wisdom?
Oh, no, no.
Guru back there, he's just busy paddling.
Actually, it's one of the best words of wisdom when you're out in a canoe is don't stand up in a canoe. There.
All right, we'll let you go with that bit of beauty behind us. And we love you guys. We'll be back another day with no more lakes, though, probably. This is it. No more canoes.
Yeah, we might be snowshoeing on the next
Yes.
lake you see us on.
Totally.
After it's all frozen up and it's been winter for a month or 2.
Yeah. All right, bye for now.
Bye.